Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a sound test on two different balisongs with 4 different kinds of knife lube. So in case you're looking for a nice knife lube to get for your balisong and you're not sure which one to get, because there are quite a few on the market right now, this video can possibly help you with your choice. So the purpose of this video is to give people who are doubting about which oil to get a clear image of which one they prefer. And it's not really about my personal opinion, because I don't really want to make it a subjective video, but more like an objective video. So that whenever you've seen this video, so that whenever you finish this video, you might have a more clear idea about which lube you want to get for your certain balisong. I will be giving my personal opinions more towards the end, but it's going to be very short, very brief, and something like maybe some tips you have to keep in mind about before you actually go ahead and buy certain lube. So without further ado, let me just grab the lubes and start the sound tests. So as you can see right here, I have 4 different types of lube. We have KPL Light, the standard, we have KPL Heavy, we have NRB Thicc knife juice, and we have some Benchmade blue that I put in this. These are the knives that I'm going to be applying onto my knives and making a sound test for. So yeah, I'll be doing the Kraken first and the Zephyr as well. I'm also going to do a sound test of when both knives have completely no lube. Like when they're dry, they're just cleaned out completely, no lube, no Loctite, no nothing. And after that, we'll start the knives with the lube. So yeah, first Kraken, then the Zephyr, and after that I'll give you a little bit of my opinions and maybe some purchase advice, and that will conclude today's video. Alright, let's start off with the dry sound test. So that bit was the dry sound test. Now let's move on to the applied lube sound test. Alright, those were the sound tests. Now, it's time for you to decide which one you think sounds better, or like which lube makes your knife sound better. Personally, the one I like the least, and I think you can hear that on the sound test as well, is KPL Heavy. For maybe different types of balisongs, it could sound nice, but because it's very hard to apply on a Kraken and a Zephyr, especially the Zephyr, because there's like no room, and KPL Heavy being, well, having the thickness that it has, it doesn't apply well. And I think you can hear that as well. It doesn't dry, it doesn't sit well, it doesn't make it sound well. It makes it like very, I don't know, it makes it sticky and stuff, and it just doesn't do its job basically. But for different knives, it could probably be a good bet. But for balisongs like these, I'm not saying for all balisongs, but for balisongs like the Kraken and the Zephyr, this one is definitely not a good option. Coming down to the top 3, I would say KPL can do very well, but it has in my opinion, the scent is very bad. And I know it's not about the scent, and it's about the sound that it produces. But even with sound, I think the KPL comes in number 3. I like it, but it's not like it would be like my main go-to, you know what I'm saying? So then we only have 2 knife lubes left, which is the Benchmade Blue and the NRB. I'm just gonna start with my number 1. Number 1 for me is this one right here. It is a bit more expensive because it has a bigger bottle than this one. They both sound really well. This one smells better because it's scented. This one, well, not really, but this one makes it sound a lot better in my opinion. Things that you need to know before buying. For this one, obviously being, if you want to get it for your balisongs like these, don't get it, okay? Don't get it. This one is alright, it's a good option. I think these are like 15 per bottle, $15. I could be wrong on that. So it is a bit more on the expensive side. This one here is a very good option, and it's only $10, I think, for 8 milliliters or something like that. I could be completely wrong, but I think this bottle was like 10. The thing is though, NRB does not ship outside the US. Reason, like the way I got this is because I won a giveaway with Svixco. He had some and he shipped it over to me. But NRB directly does not ship to Europe, so if you're outside the US, or like it doesn't ship to Europe or just anywhere outside the US. So if you're outside the US, then this is probably a bit hard to get, and with shipping and all that, I don't think it's the best option for you. Then you would be better off with KPL or with Benchmade Blue. And let me just try to find the original bottle, because it's actually a lot, and we'll go from there. Alright, so here's the bottle. Excuse all the hairs, I have a lot of cats running around, and lube sticks, and it attracts hair. Anyway, this is the bottle. I think this is the old design, because I think newer designs are either clear or they have a blue-ish type bottle, but the design is the same. This is a, let me see, a 37 milliliter bottle, which is 3 times, or well, more than 3 times as much as this one, and well, almost 4 times as much as that one. So for the price, I think this cost me 25 euros, about what, $30 maybe. But you do get more in the end than keep on buying these. And by that way, I have this thing since I started, right? And this is now, I think, almost empty because I filled that one. But going through a whole bottle will take a long time, okay? Even if you lube your knives all the time, it's gonna take a long time. The thing I don't like about this bottle right here is the needle that you use to apply it. If I can open this with one hand, I cannot. Let me put my thing down. Hold up. Yeah, right there. The needle. I don't know. It's not the best for applying. At like needles like these ones are, can I focus? Are a lot better. That's why I got one of those to put it on. But if you have one of those bottles, it's a very good thing. Like, it's very nice to just put that in there. It works that way. It just sometimes gives you a a bit too much. But yeah, for the price you get a lot, and it makes your knife sound very well, in my opinion. Probably the best out of these options, in my opinion. Could be wrong, could be with different balisongs, you could get different sounds, all of that, but in my opinion, Benchmade Blue definitely wins this one, coming up with NRB and then KPL Light. KPL Heavy is just, we'll put that behind here, that's just not an option. It's not the best. Let me know in the comments which ones you preferred and why. And yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace.